Cool. We finally got a chance to make homemade smoked sausage. We used to do this every year, but did one thing or the other. We haven't been able to do it in almost 3 years. And I was so happy to finally get this knocked out of the way. We use deer and pork, and it's so yummy. You just cannot buy sausage the same quality in the store as what you can make at home. We had so much fun. It's always been a big family event every time we make it, and one of my brothers was there, an uncle was there, and we got about 130 pounds made just for our family. My mom and dad did some. So it was always some of my most favorite times of year growing up, whenever we would get together to do sausage or process the deer that we had harvested or things like that. And I'm so glad that my kids were able to be in on it. They'll have these wonderful memories too. And I am so excited to finally have my freezer restocked, full of good beef and full of good sausage. Now I can make all the gumbos and jambalayas and anything that needs a good smoked sausage. We're set up for breakfast, for anything now, and I am so thankful we were able to get it done. The weather was perfect, and it just turned out fabulous. So I had an extreme impulse buy today. Most of the time I have a little bit more impulse control when it comes to shopping, but this was something that my husband and I have been talking about buying for a couple weeks. And when I drove by the feed store today and they had the sign out and said chicks are here, I could not help myself. I pulled over and bought all of the Rhode Island red pullets they had, which was 18. So now I've got to go build a little coop for them so they don't get cold. I've got heat lamps, so that's not a big deal, but oh my word, aren't they precious? So cute. Well, I got our makeshift brooder put together. Isn't that a thing of beauty and a sight to behold? The large dog kennel, and then I wrapped it in chicken wire just in case they can slip out in between the bars, and in case the cats try to reach in and grab them, or you know, definitely not the most professional looking job, but hopefully it works until we can get something better made. So I'm gonna go upstairs now. Yes, upstairs. We put the chicks upstairs in the bonus room last night, because that is the warmest room in the house, since I didn't have the heat lamp set up for them yet. And now I'm going to go upstairs. Whew, that sun is bright. Go upstairs, bring the chicks down, and try to get them all situated in their new comfy home. So, yay for getting more animals out of my house. So after consulting people who are more experienced with baby chicks than I am, I reworked the coop. I put the heat lamp up higher so I didn't end up with little fried chicken nuggets. And that seems to be a little bit safer with the heat lamp, so I don't have to worry about it catching anything on fire, because we don't need a fire. But I think they'll be more comfortable now. It's not quite so close, and they've got enough room on the sides they can get away from the heat if they get too warm. So hopefully this will work until we can get something better built soon. In addition to all of the sausage making, impulse chick buying, homeschooling, you name it, that we've had going on around here. I have been trying to knock out some other projects to make life easier for me, but it's taking me a little while because I keep getting distracted. But I've been taking a little bit of time throughout the week, usually in like 5-minute spurts, to start working on my storage for all of my canning jars. And I'll show you what I've got done so far. I decided to take the cabinet space up above my washer and dryer and turn that into my mason jar storage area. I have quite a few mason jars. I had bought some whenever we lived in town, and then some were just passed down to me, and then my husband found quite a few out in his shop, and I even have some in my shed, and I need a place to store them all because, Lord willing, everything will be filled this summer when we start canning and gardening. So I think I'll have enough room. I have shelves over here too, but right now my seed potatoes are in this cabinet hiding. But I need to find a better way to utilize this storage space so that it's not just wasted space. Another reason it's taken me so long to get this done, because a lot of those jars, especially the ones that we found outside, need to be washed before they're put up. And I was just really procrastinating because I didn't feel like washing them all by hand. So I was waiting for my new dishwasher to be installed, which it was a couple weeks ago. It's a thing of beauty. I adore her. I haven't come up with a name for her yet, but she is my best friend. She is my best friend. So now that I have the dishwasher, I'm going to let her do all the work of washing the jars for me so I can finish getting them all put up. So we are about to till up the garden. Yes, it's almost dark, so we're racing against the clock. I pulled a light out, but we have our 30 by 50 area marked off, and we're fixing to try to get it tilled in the dark. We ran up to my aunt and uncle's. They're letting us borrow this tractor, and they have a tiller, and so we ran when Jacob got off work to go get the tiller, so hopefully we can get it all done. Well, get around so you can see. We got it done. We'll find out in the morning how it looks because it is very dark now. But yay, I'm so excited. It's 30 by 50 and hopefully this will be a good spot for a garden. So we got up this morning, first thing this morning, got up, got dressed, and ran out to admire our handiwork in the daylight. And y'all, I'm excited. I am so excited. It's gonna be awesome. It's a really good size. Well, it's not very big for some people. It's a 30 by 50, and that's the biggest garden I've ever been responsible for. So for me, it's a big garden this year. And honestly, I do think we might run out of room, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I'm so excited. Yay! I was so ready to get out here and see it in the daylight. But we're gonna wrap things up for this video. You can follow me on Instagram. I post there at least twice a week. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love if you would subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you enjoy the content that I put out. But I'll see you again next video. Look at my garden.